Allah 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 Ya Rabbi Allah Allah Ya Rabbi Allah.
At least have an ally today. Come see me, 15. 1-5. I feel 0-5. On behalf of Zahid's family, I'd like to thank all of you for gracing this occasion, and let us wish Zahid all the best for the future.
Brothers, sisters and elders and youngers, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody here for coming today. It means a lot to our family to have you all here to share this special occasion with us, so cheers for that. Most of you will be aware that in a couple of weeks' time, Dad hits the big 5-0. And so I'd like to focus this speech not on Dad, but more on the people here sharing the occasion with us and have helped Dad become the superhero which Mom, Rashad and I think that he is. So basically, continue. So yeah, you're aware of how grateful Rashad and I are for basically what you give to us and everything. So whilst growing up, I can honestly say that you provided the most you possibly could have for Rashad and myself to make us what we are today. You are a role model, and I hope you know how thankful we are and for everything you've done. You've taught us many lessons in life, be it from the value of family, the value of religion, and most importantly, the value of respect. You treat these aspects with such high regard yourself, and these really do shine out in your personality. So after living the first 11 years of Dad's life in the marvels of Africa, he decided in 1972 to come here and study. So moving country is always a tough task, but doing it on your own at the age of 11, in my opinion, is quite something difficult. So we all hear stories about youngsters coming to the West and heading down the wrong path. So this is where I'd like to thank Auntie Rui. When Dad first came here all these years ago, he initially lived with you before finding a place of his own, I think. I've tried to do some research. So from stories I've heard amongst many, Auntie Rui and Uncle Chandra, where are you, Uncle Chandra? There you go. Yeah. Alongside late Uncle Hussein and Uncle Firoz, who are no longer with us, were truly great influences on Dad. From getting Dad into religion, as well as being the helping hand he needed to start his education, you, Auntie and Uncle Chandra, have played an important part in making Dad the man he is today, and in turn the people Rashad and I are. So for that, a big thank you for you guys, and may Allah bless you for time to come. Auntie, I have some flowers for you. So I can't really lob myself over there.
You left to go around.
I can't really,
No,
these are for you. How am I supposed to come around?
Under the table.
No, Ali should come around.
No, I'll just go over the table. No, it's fine. I'll come over. I'm a
next door flash, you're going to have to go back under.
It's fine. It's fine.
There you go. Okay. I really have chosen a bad position to do this. Would you like to say a few words? Right, okay. Okay, here we go.
She's enjoying the speech. She's cheering you on.
So it's a bit long, so for all those who take a seat if you so wish. Right. As many of you know who know Dad, obviously, sleep and Dad just don't go together. He just cannot sleep, very light sleeper. So on a normal day at around 11ish, Dad heads off to bed, and with his usual, cup of chai, and then plays on his iPad for a bit, whilst doing a few emails and worrying over staffing, occupancy, and all of that work stuff. So it's quite, and then finally nods off a few hours later, and then either Rashad or I come, say we're home, or we're going to bed or something like that. And this is the one time you can possibly have an intelligent conversation with Dad. I mean, right now it's Ramzan, and whenever it's only Dad and I wake up. I think in the morning we discuss everything. We discuss the news, the sport, what's happening in the world, work. And so if any of you need to speak to Dad, I'm sure, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know who here has actually got a 4 a.m. text or email from Dad. I'm sure you all would have got some in Korea's.
Ali, are you inviting us for Sahri at 4 in the morning?
Dad and I are so efficient. It's like clockwork what happens in the morning with food. Okay, so yeah. Then, the night at 5 o'clock, Dad finally nods off again. And at 6:30, this is when Dad's phone rings. Again, it's his daily alarm, Uncle Abdul. Right, there you are. Yeah. So basically, I'm not sure what the...
I'm not sure, Uncle Abdul.
Oh, sorry. Uncle Abdul Jafar, sorry. Right, I should have, you know. Basically, yeah, so I'm not sure what happens at this time of the morning because I'm usually a bit, like, knocked out. But I'm happy these phone calls happen. Basically, Dad has always seen Uncle Abdul as an older brother. From being there back with Dad in the 70s and always being a really good friend. They've shared many experiences together, for instance, like going to the US for the World Cup in '94, and many things like these. So whenever we used to come to the UK from Kenya on holidays, Uncle Abdul's generosity and hospitality is always shone through. Like it was you, for instance, who took us to our first football match. So Uncle Abdul, you really have been a brother figure to my father, and on behalf of us all, I'd like to thank you for this. The experiences our family has shared with you have been invaluable, and without you the happiness and success we have alhamdulillah had wouldn't have been possible. So where's Auntie Rohana?
Oh no, on behalf of Uncle Abdul.
Yeah, Uncle Abdul told me to buy this for you. You actually have a choice. Because I didn't really choose. Like the only reason I gave down to Auntie Sheila because this first. So, you prefer yellow or pink? Uncle Abdul, which one should I give to her? Alright, go for yellow. There you go. So those are the units from Uncle Abdul, of course. He has paid me for them. So.
She get both there.
How good you making the flowers, Nadia?
Shall I? Right. Okay. So just furthermore, quickly, I think it's also important to thank Papa Sultan here and his beloved late wife Mama Razia, who we all miss a lot. They too were here for all of us, and I'm grateful that Uncle Riaz has kept in close touch with Dad, who considers Dad as his younger brother. I think in our family, whenever Uncle Riaz calls, the first thing we hear is him screaming "Datu Bhai," and then it's all in Swahili. So keep it up, Uncle Riaz.
Welcome.
Right now, is Chacha even here?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Is it? Should I say my bit about him? Or?
Wait for 2 minutes.
Okay. I'll move it to him. Okay. It's just about a few lines about him. Right, okay. So, I remember 10 years ago when, at our old house, when we had, when Rishad gave the speech for Dad's 40th, we just moved to this country and we're finally just settled in. So, many of these people here today were here 10 years ago, but we've also got, a lot of new faces. So, were some of you guys here? Yeah, there you go. Right, okay. So I didn't just make that up. Right. So I would just like to personally thank everybody here today for being a part of our lives. As without our friends and our family, we really wouldn't be in the position we are now. So thumbs up to you guys. Right. So one man who deserves a special mention and a big thank you for this is you, Uncle Amir. I remember vividly Rishad at Dad's 40th thanking you for giving Dad the opportunity to start up in business here.
My 21st, actually.
What? Yeah, that's good.
I mentioned 21st.
Okay, fine. Right, okay. Without your help and guidance, I don't think we'd be where we are today. And there's no chance Rishad and I would have shaped up to how we are now. I mean, who would have thought that 10 years ago that Rishad, of all people, would be joining the business, poised to take over. I mean, and who would have thought that, I'd have my exciting career in the city waiting. So thank you for that.
Very modest, aren't we?
Dad, there's more. I didn't have time to edit it, so Right. Dad has given Rishad and me everything we could possibly have asked for in life, as I've said before. And we all thank you, Uncle Amir, for giving Dad the opportunity to give this all to us. I'm not sure how we could possibly repay you for this, but I really do hope our prayers and du'as, inshallah, go a whole way in achieving this feat. So, thank you for that. So, this is for Auntie Sheila, wherever she is. Oh, Rishad, you can do this one. Right. We love that to him.
Has Uncle Amir paid for this?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's for you, Auntie Sheila.
Auntie Sheila wants you to give her the flowers.
Thank you very much.
I don't know. He did, I'm not sure what he said.
Right, okay. Right, so as you can see, this is not really a normal speech. I mean, it's Dad's 50th, so normally the speech would revolve around how... Bless you. how important our father is and how a great role model he is and what he's done for us and everything. But I thought it was more important to thank the people who made him into what he is, as you know, that's more important to say thank you and everything like that. So you know. Finally, I think it's important to mention our immediate family. We all know the saying that behind every successful man is a strong woman. So, mother. In every decision Dad makes, he always has your support and backing. I mean, when things are not going too well, Mom's there to keep Dad focused and calm, and whenever there's problems at the homes, there's shouting and empty beds, Mom's always there to say, you know, calm down and do your ziyarah ashura and everything. So, and also when, you know, when things are going, when life is up, you know, you're there.
100% occupancy.
Huh?
100% occupancy.
Yeah. So, you know, Mom's always there when times are good and times are bad to give Dad confidence in what he needs. There's no flowers for you because if I'd bought flowers on your credit card, it wouldn't have really... I think, you know, and if I come on with a fourth, you know, set, it would have just looked a bit awkward. So, you know, if someone could just give her a pat on the back or something. Right, okay. So, we're nearly done, don't worry. So, today would have been a much happier occasion had Dad's parents been here. Papa is, however, you know, not fit enough to travel, but I'm sure they'd have loved to have been here today to share this occasion with us. I think it's important to remember our grandparents, as they were the people who brought Dad into this world. So, you know, they raised a child, in my opinion, who's become such a caring and loving father and husband. Would you agree, Mummy? Yes. Right. Okay.
I said yes. How much you can pay me?
And for that, I think Mum and Papa would truly be proud of their offspring. So let us pray to Allah to grant everyone here many successful years ahead, filled with joy, love and happiness, as well as thanking Allah for the guidance He always gives to us. Can you please recite a Surah Fatiha for the departed Mahrumeens of the Datu, Nur Muhammad and Jafar families, please? Surah Fatiha.